Hello, welcome to Studio. In this tutorial, we're going to learn about a very new feature in 3dsMax 2018, that is Template Manager. This Template Manager is a very unique feature which actually help you to start with a very specific and customized default scene while you are working on a very large project. Now, let's see how to use it. So, for getting this Template Manager, you have to go to the File, New, and New from Template. If you click it, you see an option which has been given from by default the 3dsMax, that is the original startup page, and rest of them are very sample images. I found the sample studio setup is a very important one and a very useful one, and also the sample outdoor HDRI courtyard, which actually help you to jumpstart your specifically any product rendering or any small test renders and all. So there is another one which is a sample underwater, which you actually can use for a underwater scene also. But I preferred these two to start with some of the projects which can help you to jumpstart your lighting from a very nice scratch options. So let's see how we can use the template manager. Now let's suppose first start with a given template manager, and then I will show you how to create your own template manager and use them as a default. So first of all, click on this and create a new scene. Now immediately you see your existing scene get changed according to the uh, uh, already set up scene in the template manager. Just hit OK, and in the left hand side you can see that the outliner is actually showing you all the details of the files. Now I have actually faced some problems. I don't know why this is happening, and I mean, what is the exact reason for this? You can see this block viewport options over here. I really don't have any idea how this is happening. Maybe it's conflicting with my graphic card, but which should not be, because it's quite a decent one. And I don't know why this is happening, but yes, definitely I if you are facing this problem, I know how to get rid of it. Use this standard viewport layouts and hit the by default 4 viewport button, and you can see that your basic setup will come up. Now what you have to do is hit C and select the camera that you want from the template. There are two cameras, one is close and far. You can choose any of them, it doesn't matter. So now you can see, if you hit Alt W and zoom in, you can see there's already been set up. So what you can do is you just change to perspective, and oops, sorry, yeah. So now you can zoom in. Oops, there's some problem in this particular yeah, this is the setup. So what you can do is you can manually remove these objects like the art studio text and put up your your model, or you can resize them or use them as your templates. Now the thing is, as though we are saying this template word, still this is not the template that we are actually talking about. The template manager is much more uh, you know useful in a little different way. Now let's see how we can do that one. So first I'm gonna reset that one, all my scenes, and go to File, New, from Template. Now what if I want this one as my default one? Now that's where the things, because whenever your new scene, you first open a 3dsMax and then you start with your then open up your very basic scene, or maybe you are taking a scene from your existing scenes and deleting all the unwanted parts, and then you start to make again a new completely new setup. Now you can omit those parts, and what you can do is you can set up a particular scene as your default startup scene. So you can see that open template manager. This, I don't know the color, I mean, who have chosen the color is absolutely awful. You cannot even read what about it, but if you can actually straining your eyes, that is written open template manager. Now if you click that, uh, there you actually can change the default template according to your own. Now how to use this is very important one. Now first of all, by default the original setup is there, and you will also get a very simple details about this one, how what is the exact detail unit setups and all the stuffs like this. If I select this sample architecture outdoor like 3 p.m. Display units are feet with fractional inches, and all those stuffs are given below. Includes one ground plane and sun and sky system, default target camera. So these are the information that you can actually see or even store, like add a new one from here, or maybe you can use the existing one. Now if I want, or if you want specific files which you want to be your startup files, there that you can set it from here by browsing your hard drive or even the project folder or workspace. Now these are all given. Now after that, what happened, like, okay fine, like let's start with this sample outdoor HDRI code word. Now code here, sorry, now set as default. Now see what happened is immediately Max knows that this is the file which I need to open whenever I'm starting up a new file or refreshing everything. So I'm hit done over there and hit close. Now if you go to file and reset, immediately you can see that by resetting, it's not going towards the very blank file that we used to do. It actually taking us to that HDRI Courtier files, which is really helpful for us to save a lot of time when you are working as a working in large file formats, like huge scenes where every details are out there in small objects or even the bigger objects. But I mean, importing or referencing all those objects one by one each and every time doesn't make any sense, because you lost a lot of time, precious production time on there. So what you can do, you can create a simple setup, and which is a basic requirements of your project, and then you actually can use them as a default scene, and immediately you can see the same things happening with the viewport layouts. You need to change them anyway. So yeah, so this is the one which has been created. So if you hit C, and you can immediately straight to the camera mode, and if you hit render, your HDRI courtyard is actually rendering. So it's actually taking up an HDRI image, and the courtyard is the lighting, basic lighting setup. So this is how you can actually I'm just stopping this one. Okay, this is how you actually can use this template manager. Sorry, no, I don't want to. Okay, so this is the sample outdoor that so original low weight, yeah. So this one will be as default. So now use this template manager to set up your the jumpstart file of your large amount of project, and you can change your thumbnails and all the stuffs, or you can include your view cube or not, use any paths, roll up orders, viewport settings, or even a workspace where you actually can tell 3ds Max that from which are the toolbars and all the options that you want or no, I mean don't want from your or startup scene. And you can even use run a Max script that has been on load or on exit options that has been you are using in your uh, specific project. That is also can be done from here. So this is a really nice I mean add-on in 3ds Max 2018, which is really helpful for a large amount of people who are working on a very complex kind of um, project. So hope you enjoy this one. Please like and subscribe our YouTube channel and follow us in Facebook and Twitter. Thank you very much.